Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mayday Media. Got some stories here for you. Crusades on parade. Got black Atlantian militias. Got meat that foams. And Poland's answer to immigration. Stick around, like, subscribe, help me out. Let's hear this guy out.
Now, I'm listening to you guys come up here. You guys want to talk about how you're being honest and you're speaking from the heart. Not one of you people that come over and speak without a freaking script in your hands, word for word reading it. You got a mayor that tells an American citizen that he cannot be welcome in Dearborn, Michigan if he doesn't want a damn terrorist on the name of a street. You got members on the board over there laughing at American citizens when they're concerned about Sharia law and the Muslims that are telling us we're going to take over your city. We have Hassan Piker saying we're going to do things to your women. And we're saying, oh, this is peaceful? That you people came here to give us peace? You guys came here to conquer us. This is the Crusades all over again. You're going to think you're going to take this country without firing a shot? How about this? How about the American citizens say, no, you're not going to do this. That's right. We're going to stand up. We're going to tell you, everybody here, from felons to normal people, Bible thumpers, little grannies everywhere, tell this Muslim invasion, you're not going to happen in the United States of America, not while Christian Crusaders are standing here blocking you. That's all I got to say.
God bless you.
Well, I hope he's right, and I hope that is what happens, but I doubt it. I think we're pretty much screwed. If you're not out of here by 2030, probably in trouble. I would go to Eastern Europe. Looks like that's keeping the borders closed and things like that. Don't know for how long, though. Here is another example. A Lamborghini and McLaren destroyed by Pakistanis petrol bombing each other in England's second largest city. Good luck renting anything. Good luck having anything. Really.
Yo, go, man.
What the fuck?
Yo!
Why?
You son of a bitches!
You're on a Lambo, you're on a McLaren?
The fuck, man? You want to fire?
Yo, look at that.
Yo, go, man.
Why would you do this? Some of these are works of art, some of them are junk, and I think those were actually junk ones, but still, just go burn cars down. But because why? Because you don't have one? Is that, well, I don't have one, but I'm not burning down people's vehicles. What we got here? This looks like it might be AI, but I don't know. Keep looking at the top up here.
Это чё? Это просто
it totally
что за
freezes up.
нахрен? Чё вам опять и, да? Посмотрите внимательно. Просто что это?
I'm trying to say it's like a UFO. I don't know. I mean, I think it's AI, really, but I don't know. Does it have a stamp on? I don't see no stamp. I don't know. My screen's kind of dark there. All right, this is Google killing the internet, but using the AI now. Where how it's the dead internet theory. Now we're looking at the dead AI theory, and this woman tries to sum it up.
Google is killing the internet to benefit its own AI product. For the first time ever, AI bots generated more web traffic than humans this year. So it turns out the dead internet theory was kind of right on the takeover of machines. But to understand what's going on, we have to go back to how Google fundamentally works. Google became the king of internet search by striking a very clever bargain with anyone who made a website. Let it crawl or download and collect your pages, and it would send readers back to you. But that trade looks very different now that Google is putting AI answers directly into its search results. Google's crawler, which collects content for both its AI answers and traditional search results, also sees way more content than the likes of ChatGPT. That gives it an unfair advantage in powering its AI search features. The CEO of Cloudflare, which is a traffic gatekeeper for about a fifth of the web, has criticized Google for grouping these systems together. He says that makes it difficult for publishers to block their content from being used in Google's AI answers, the very feature that's drawing people away from those websites. But there are also broader consequences. If AI increasingly reads, summarizes, and rewrites the web without sending readers back to the pages that were originally created by humans, then the economic incentive to make that original information starts to fade. Google confirmed to me that it is testing a way to let websites opt out of AI answers without hurting their search rankings. That way, people might actually click on their links. But a better remedy would be to fully separate Google's crawler into two, one for AI answers and one for traditional search results. There's nothing wrong with having lots of bots doing lots of useful things across the web. But if humans aren't properly rewarded for their contribution, then the internet will become a less useful, less original, and ultimately vapid place to browse. And nobody wants that.
Alright, I tested this, so I just thought of a random question and I put in, what are the top 3 stainless steel frying pans on Google? And this is what it showed. It gave that first AI overview and it kind of summarizes what are the 3 top stainless steel frying pans. Now this is an issue because it tells you what they are right here. Normally, before the AI overview, you would have to kind of go through these links, and then when you clicked on the links from these companies, they would get paid from ad revenue, the AdSense that Google uses. So now you no longer have to click on these links where somebody spent time writing and finding the pictures and doing the research. Now Google just scans that information with their AI and they put their AI overview right on the top. So now you're not clicking on that, they're not getting paid, so now there's going to be no incentive for them to keep writing articles, so you won't get any new information. How big of an impact is this? Let's see. So on a small niche website, this means that 75% of your traffic could collapse. On a mid to large side publisher, you may lose 40% of your traffic due to this new AI thing. And then in extreme cases, like certain niche news, how-to outlets, you may lose 97% of the traffic that would have been directed to you from Google, because now they're just sending their AI chatbots to summarize and serving it to you at the top of the search results. So this is a big deal for somebody who needs that money, who is spending time writing these articles, because you could lose 75 to 97% of your traffic.
Yeah, I remember reading stuff about this some years back about how AI is going to do this exact thing, and it made more sense than it didn't. I think what we need to do is a lot like they did with television back in the 90s and 2000s. The corporations were dominating, so they come up with a way for small businesses to be able to advertise. It was subsidized, which was a good use of taxpayer monies to help subsidize these businesses to get them into these time slots for, like after the X-Files or some shit like that would come on. And they might try something like that again, you know what I mean? Some way for Google to take the hit and subsidize to push small ma and pa first, because that's in your area, especially. That's the way they would do it. They would be, local stuff here and there, and so maybe something like that might work. But I really don't have any other answer to anything than that. But if it does continue, it might be a good thing, because you might just decide to get outside more often. I mean, really. I mean, it'll be to the point where, man, screw this. You can't even find nothing original, nothing new. It's all just repeated slop. It's already getting that way in a lot of ways. Maybe it'll be a good thing. I don't know. I've seen this one before. This is not new. It's got certain music I can't play, I think. Maybe it don't. Watch this guy. Now that's the way you're supposed to do all these checks and all these airplanes, and I guarantee you the people they're hiring in ain't doing none of this stuff. Remember that door that was blown out? I bet you that wasn't done. And I bet you they would have found a defect if they did. This is disgusting. This is turkey meat. There's an explanation for it, but it is gross. This is actually when it's being cooked.
Somebody tell me why.
Don't know what that is. It's
like they're made with soap.
Kind of water and additives, basically. But look at that.
Look at this.
I mean, I wouldn't even eat that.
Look at that. It's like soap.
It doesn't even look. You have to wash it all off and then reheat it
In the house from the grill, just so I can really get a good look at what is going on. Look at this.
How do they cook it though, too?
I have never seen turkey burgers like that. Needless to say, they were not eaten. They were not eaten. They were put directly in the trash where they belong.
If you're wondering what brand this is, apparently it's Jenny O that causes this foaming like this. I don't know about you, but I've never seen this. The interesting thing is somebody else also got chicken from Jenny O. And take a look, it's kind of got that same kind of foaminess. And as far as I can tell with AI is saying that this is normal, and what's causing this white foam is mostly proteins, water, and some fat that is being forced out of the meat as it cooks. So that's the official explanation, but I don't know about you, but I've cooked turkey burgers in the past.
Protein,
and I have
water,
never seen
and
this
fat.
like foamy, soap, eggy-like fluid come out of the turkey burgers, especially in such volume. There's so much of it. So AI apparently says it's normal. A lot of other people think that our food is fake, it's full of chemicals, and that's what causes these kind of reactions. You kind of can judge for yourself. I don't know about you, but I would not be eating this. And also, according to AI, it says that this is safe.
Water, protein, and other stuff. Isn't this supposed to be meat? Ain't all that supposed to be out of there? I mean, pretty sure. I mean, if that's the only one doing it, then I mean, it looks like there's all kinds of chemicalry going on. Some of them FDA stuff that didn't care about getting approved over is probably in there. Jenny O, stay away from that one. Check this one out. Look at all that trash. I know what you're thinking. It doesn't happen. But look at the home, the trash. Look at that. There's another video, one in like Africa. I was watching this guy showing it, and they cut him off at live stream. Look at that. Look. That's about here, guys. If some places are. This is like wild. Facebook group Black Atlantians, which has over 221,000 followers, posts AI videos threatening armed racial violence against non-blacks. So this is wild.
Wait until we get you like you come and get us. We not fighting each other anymore. Now we fighting all of you who not us. We coming, AI or not.
This was actually released by this group. They actually approved this. I mean, could you imagine? I mean, coming for us. But, I mean, what are you talking about? I don't even want to go near you people. I mean, that's how most are, you know what I mean? You go the other way. All right, Poland has the answer, guys. Poland allows police to open fire on migrants at the Belarusian border. Polish MPs have approved a new message with authorizes agents on the Belarusian border to fire live ammunition at migrants for self-defense or in a preemptive manner. The law angered NGOs who put out an already very tense situation in the area. In other words, I'm hoping this means they can fire on brown and black ones, but the problem is that I got a feeling they're going to use it for other people, or else it wouldn't even be up. But the minute I see a video of them firing on the type of immigrants that need to be fired on because of what they do in these countries, then I'll believe it. But until then, I find this to be just a way to some part of war is what I'm seeing. I mean, I know who's in control of Poland. They're the blue-eyed blonde Jays. That's why a lot of there's no immigration there, because they got a lot of shit invested there. I don't know. We'll see. I'm waiting to see. I think it's just a way to blow away Belarusians, to be honest with you. But we'll find out. Anyway, like, subscribe, help me out a little bit. We'll see you.